Welcome to the Ed&Ed podcast. Today we have two guests, which are our cousins, and one of them has a YouTube channel that we will, I guess, how do you call it?
Promote.
Late.
We're just gonna ask her what she's gonna do with it.
Yeah.
Anyways, yeah.
All right.
So this is Family Cast with Ed1, Ed2, Ev1, and Steph1. There we go. Sounds good. Remember to buy our t-shirts at itdoesn'texist.com.
We don't have t-shirts, by the way, and don't go to that website. I'm pretty sure it exists.
Oh yeah, probably. I don't know.
And it's not ours.
So remember, you gotta talk in a bit of a high voice because this thing doesn't pick it up. Maybe.
No,
it's fine. It's fine.
It's fine. Well, right now I kind of lost my voice because we were having an intense session of Wii U gaming, and of course screaming was involved, and yeah, I basically lost my voice. Are you sure that's the four-sided one?
Yeah.
Did you go into the manual?
I saw the manual. Yeah, it's omnidirectional.
Okay, it's omnidirectional at this point.
It is, right? Yeah, it is. Yeah. All right. So introduce yourself.
Okay, I'm Evelyn.
You just said your name. Okay. I've said his name by accident, but I haven't revealed mine.
Whatever. It doesn't matter.
Let's keep that private.
Dirt?
So
yeah,
say
my
yours.
name's Dirt.
But you just said we're Ev1 and Steph1.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
It doesn't really matter
Yeah,
So-
it doesn't matter. All right.
for me.
So,
we
what
said
do
our
you
name
get-
on our channel anyway.
Okay.
Oh yeah, all right. You're losers.
It's So anyways, so I guess what do you guys want to talk about?
Let's talk about your YouTube channel, because you got 4 videos, and you obviously have more subscribers and more viewers
Well,
than us.
She just
the only
started.
subscribers I have is you, Stephanie,
Yeah.
and me, and then one random person, whatever. But I have 4 videos now because I deleted projects
that I
had
told
done.
you to delete.
Yeah. So basically, my channel's going nowhere fast. That's what I have to say about that.
You've been doing a lot of challenges, like one of those popular challenges.
Well, yeah, but I lost my camera, so.
Yeah, I heard from her. That's not good.
Nope.
It's not good at all. Alright, what you got? I have a second channel, right? And it has 4 videos. And they both have 20 to 50 views.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I have more subscribers than you. How do you feel about that?
You know, I'm upset because 4 years ago when YouTube wasn't really as popular, I actually made this makeup video. I didn't tell you guys about it, but it was a contest. One of the beauty gurus was having contests make a video and whatever.
Yes.
So I made a video and I got 100 views on it and I got a lot of subscribers from it. But back then it was it was weird, I guess. And so from someone from my class was like, "What are you doing? What are you doing?" So I deleted it and I'm wait, this is weird. I'm not doing this.
Right.
So I feel if I would have continued doing it, I probably would have a nice little fan
little
base.
community.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the thing. You're actually pretty good with the makeup stuff, and I'm actually impressed. You not only makeup, I don't know. I'm a guy, so girly things like the blush and all that other shit. But you're also good with movie makeup. You can make monster faces and all this other good stuff.
That's makeup. I'm not other girls that oh, let me go put some makeup on. Okay, I'll put the bare minimum or whatever.
Okay.
But let's say if all else fails, at school, maybe, I would probably take some effects, studio effects.
Yeah.
Dude, that's awesome.
Classes.
You're good at it.
Yeah.
I made a little kid cry.
Do you watch Face Off?
No.
That it's amazing how talented those people are. They can make. I saw they made a lizard face out of pineapple leaves and stuff like that. It was super cool.
Yeah, what I never got about the movie thing is what materials they use to make these faces. But you said you use
Milk
and gelatin.
And gelatin, it's just that's so
It's-
weird, but it works.
Yeah.
It works. It actually look Stephanie. How did it feel having all that on your
It
face?
felt disgusting. It smelled.
Yeah, it smells really bad.
And then dry it on my neck too, and in my hair, and it just felt horrible.
Yeah, but a
It
dead
was
person's
disgusting.
supposed to smell.
Yeah.
So.
True.
Yeah, I know there's gonna be smell, and I am going to go ask for candy.
All right, whatever.
Making people cry.
Yeah, I made a little boy cry.
Wow, that's like the best. That's like you know you did a
Exactly.
good
That's like,
job.
yes, I'm so proud.
Said speak up when you talk, by the way.
Okay.
Yeah, because I just hope to God this does not end up like the other podcasts where everything's low audio. Because I've been looking at the little soundbar thing, and it's pretty goddamn low at the moment.
Well, no, it's pretty good at that level. I can higher up the volume.
That
So
is good.
So, anything else you guys want to talk about? So yeah, I mean, like you should do like monster makeup stuff because you're really good at it.
And you got views.
Like, I wish I can do that.
You got way more views.
I
than
got
us,
views because
obviously.
of Flappy Bird.
Yeah, no, but you made that little thing.
Oh yeah, I made it like a year ago, but
and
it
that
was
has
like,
more views than your Flappy Bird one.
that's true because it's been up for more than a year. But my Flappy Bird got more views faster than that one.
That's because that's a very popular.
Yeah,
thing.
because
Yeah.
at the moment it was very popular. Do you
Well,
still
now
have
it's
Flappy Bird?
still
in your
dying.
phone?
Yeah, we have it on our tablet and on her phone.
You should sell your tablet for $90,000 on eBay.
Can you believe it? That,
Yeah.
What the hell? Just
I
for a
know.
game? Like
For
it's
real.
fun, but it's not that fun. Like I wouldn't want to pay $9,000 for a phone that has Flappy Bird.
Dude, that's crazy how somebody will actually pay that amount of money just for that damn game.
So
what do you
else
think? What do you think about him taking the app down?
I think 100% definitely it was about copyright. Because I know he was like, oh shit, this thing's getting big. Nintendo's going to hop on my ass real quick and sue me for everything that I have. Because the sound effects was the same, the pipes were the same, the background was the same. I'm almost 100% sure Nintendo had copyrights on some of them, and he would have been sued real quick.
I don't know. I don't think so.
I
mean,
definitely think so.
I don't think he should have taken it down. Like, as far as I'm concerned, it's his own thing.
Yeah.
If anything else, it would be considered a parody.
Yeah.
So, really, to make a copyright claim on that is just...
That's
I
crazy.
don't think that's the thing.
$50,000 a day. Imagine you only had to keep that up for how many days to get 5 million?
But it also
100
gave
days.
publicity to his other games that he made.
Yeah, he has like a couple.
Yeah, which you make a lot of money off of.
Yes, he has this other game called Iron Pants, and it makes.
Oh my god,
Flappy
he
Bird.
made that?
Yeah.
That's the worst game in existence. I hate
I
that
never
game.
tried it.
I've never heard of it.
How do you?
It's so hard. It's not even like Flappy Bird. You had to hold it down, the screen, so he could go either higher or you let go to go lower. But if you hold it on for 1 second, he's already at the top of the screen. It's so bullshit. Hate it. Absolutely hate it.
All right. I guess we could talk about what we want to do with our YouTube channel.
Yeah, alright. Well,
I'm talking too low. Getting distracted by the sound bar.
alright, then I
thingy,
might as
whatever.
well say what I wanted to do.
Yeah,
Alright.
go ahead.
So basically, I want to keep this channel strictly like podcast, but I do want to like venture off, and I want to go into my own channel, make my own channel without Ed1. Maybe Ed1, and he probably will show up on some videos, but I like to do skit videos and
Yeah.
stuff like that.
I think you guys should really like you have your own channel, and then you have your channel.
Yeah.
doing Your stuff.
Yeah.
That's what we were planning to do.
What I want to do is make reviews.
He wants
But-
to do reviews.
but the thing
is-
I'm not good at that at all.
It's easy. I watch too many. I watch too much things. Like I watch like all kinds of shows. I watched all kinds of media, so I think I can do it. I've also seen a lot of commentators, but it's almost like that thing, like, oh, this guy, he's doing it, and he's just talking. I can do that. I can talk, and it's just like, well, okay, but first I actually got to learn how to write because these things are all written. Now that I'm not very good at making cohesive sentences, like out of like thin air, I always have to write them down and then talk about it.
Like, I was thinking about like reviewing on K-dramas, which is Korean soap operas. Like,
Oh God!
but- I watch
Yeah.
a lot of them actually.
Okay.
But like I'm only how old am I? I'm 13. I'm like, who want to listen to a 13-year-old like commenting about like dramas that probably not even half of the world knows?
Yeah, I think I said this in a past podcast, but teenagers are like literally the worst thing to be on this planet.
Yeah.
Second behind politicians.
I disagree. I think being the worst thing is being an unhealthy old person.
No, they get a quick death, so.
No, like people with dementia and shit like that.
Oh,
I would
okay, maybe
hate
not
to
that.
have that.
Uh,
Our grandma's like, 91? And she's like the healthiest old person I know.
okay. Here's something I want to rant about, and I know you are probably gonna have something to say about it. But
Yeah, she's probably absolutely wrong.
I don't
but
know.
the school system, the college system.
we were gonna rant about that.
I was gonna rant about it.
But should we do it in this?
I'm going to do it.
Alright, we're gonna do it on this one.
All right. This something about college, and I had
made
one
a
of
lot
these
of noise
discussions in my college classes because for some reason we were talking about it. But like we were talking about how to make college better, and I said, take away all the bullshit programs and just let me go for what I want to go.
Oh, that's hilarious because Nigga Higa just posted up a video about the truth behind universities, and he mentioned that was like, oh, here, take all these classes that won't help you at all with your major, but you still need it for some reason, and then he started listing a whole bunch of bullshit classes.
Instead of giving us core classes that like we don't need or they feel like we need, they should give us core classes that will actually help us in life. Like, for example, investments. I think that's like, if you want to make money in this world, you need to learn how to invest. And nobody teaches you that. They don't teach you that in elementary school or in high school or in middle school. Not even in college unless that's what you want to major in. And a lot of people don't know that. Like, you want to hire your net worth, you need to learn how to do real estate and invest or whatever, if that's what you want to do, But I feel like that's something at least everyone should have basic knowledge of, so they know, like, they have that to fall back on, You have, like, money invested somewhere to fall back on, but a lot of people don't know how to, like, manage their money and stuff.
Yeah, the thing is, look at all the classes I'm taking. History, what the fuck am I gonna do with history?
Uh-huh.
It's just like, there's no point. I'm literally miserable because I'm taking all these classes that I don't want to take. College should be an apprenticeship classes, like in the past days, like in the days where there are no colleges. And if you want to be a shoemaker, who do you go to? You go to a freaking shoemaker who teaches you how to be a shoemaker.
Yeah.
That's the thing. If you're going to college and I want to learn like what I'm going for, criminal justice, let me go and learn from people who work in that system. Like,
that's true. Like, I wanted to mention something. I'm a psychology major, and they have a class where it's like field work. So you go and volunteer, and then you get credits for the place you volunteer at. But they don't help you find a place to volunteer at. It's like, you should be helping me get my feet wet into, like, the field I want to be in. It's not like they just send you blindlessly out into the world and, like, you do your own thing.
Like, there's no guide. There's nothing like that. It's almost like, you're going to spend this much money, we're going to teach you, but we're not going to show you the way. Go find that out yourself.
Yeah.
But the thing is, one of the main arguments I got from my response to what I said from one of my students is that, well...
From one of your students?
Not one of my students. One of the students in my classroom during that time when I was having that discussion, they were like, well, it's there to help you explore in case you want to do something else. But then I'm like, oh, because college is the perfect time to explore. Spending hundreds of dollars for one class to explore?
Yeah.
That's, no. You who's still like in middle school and you who's still in high school, I feel sorry for you guys because holy shit, high school and elementary school should not be taking bullshit classes just to get ready for college.
The system is different in Europe.
How so?
I think, and in Europe and in, like, Latin America, because in high school you already choose what career path you want to go.
Oh yeah. I
like,
believe so.
to.
Yeah.
So I feel like that's a way better system. Over here, it's like they just milk it. Like, it's like you're just like riding the wave until
Yeah, and now that you don't even have to be good at it. You could be mediocre at it and go on.
Yeah.
And the thing is, they know nobody, there's not going to be a large group of people that's going to be good at it. The failure rate is going up. Not only that, tests are getting stupider.
So much easier. Alright, so I gotta go on right on this. The regions, algebra regions, right? I went in there, and my teacher didn't teach us half of the shit on that test, right? Because she's the worst teacher I've ever had. And this is second year. I'm on geometry now, and my teacher's still shit. So, our teacher told everybody, you're gonna be fine. You literally only need to get 15 questions right in the whole first and second part to pass. 15 questions out of 45.
You know,
Can
teachers,
you believe that?
do teachers really teach, or they just help you pass a test?
They just help you pass the test.
It's just for a test. The thing
exactly.
I went to a high school called Aviation High School, and the teachers there actually teach you. Well, not the regular curriculum teachers, but like in that school, you actually learn aviation, like mechanics and all this stuff. So these teachers are there not to help you pass the test, but to help you learn something for the career of aviation.
Yeah.
And the thing is, all my life I'm good at reading, memorizing, and regurgitating. Mm-hmm. And one of my teachers like caught on that, and I got 100. Like we had like these oral exams where you have to like memorize parts and all this stuff, memorize like mechanics and how they function and stuff like that. I read it from a book, memorized it, told it to the teacher. He said, "Very good, you got 100. Now tell me what that all means." And I cannot say anything. Like I was just like frozen because I was just like, what the fuck does it all mean?
And that's like the whole school system. You just have to memorize a whole bunch of stuff. Like, the end goal is to pass a test.
Yeah. It's not there to teach you.
No.
It's there to make you pass a test.
Yeah.
When did this all start? Was the school system like this always?
I have no idea.
But, look, this is what I think. Like, this is my dream school. Like one of the students said in the college class, it's there to help you explore. I think elementary, middle, and high school should be the time to explore on those careers. I think for high school, elementary, middle school, and high school, what you need is just, let's just say public schools in general. What you need is only like, what are you doing?
Cause you're all boring. Shit. We're in high school and she's in middle school, so we're completely left out of this.
Yeah, but I thought of this shit when I was in high school also. It's a waste of time.
I think you two should especially be thinking about it because it's now I'm going through college and it's like, what the hell am I gonna do with my life? Like, why am I going to school? Like, why do I need this piece of paper to beat someone in life? It's like it just boggles my mind. Because my dad is like, oh, I just want you to graduate and blah, blah, blah. Like, okay, after I graduate, then what?
Exactly.
Then what? Tell me, like, all right, now I have this piece of paper. Now what?
I just feel like school is kind of like, I don't know how to say it, but like, it's like dead to us. It's almost like, what was the point? It's almost like, what do you call that? When something happens to you so many times that it just like, you get used to it and you get like dull to it.
A routine?
I guess, but it's like school's like a routine
where we're forced to go to school.
Hello.
But here's what I think. Like, this is what school should be. Math is important. Science is important. Reading is important. These are the core things that make a successful society. You need math for economic reasons. You need science for innovation. You need reading because in this entire world, you need to read something. So I feel like public schools should just be those three things. Like math, reading, and science. Give me a sec. And each time, like, of course, like you do in any normal school, you elevate to the next level of that. But how many classes do we have in school? We have like 8 classes in an entire day, right?
9.
Well, you have 9. Normal people have 8. It's true.
What?
Yes. You're having one more classes.
That sucks.
But that's what I think school should be. Those 3 classes have to be like the main thing you have to take. And then for the other 5 classes, you have a choice to explore anything you want to do.
Oh, okay. I see now.
And that's how I feel like school should be. School should be those 3 main things. Math, science, English. Then after that, that's when you should explore. You should not be exploring during college when you have to pay hundreds of dollars to go to a classroom and probably learn something you don't want to learn.
Right.
Why do I have to go and pay hundreds of dollars to learn history when I don't want to learn history? I'm there to be a criminal justice student, not to be a history student.
That's true.
I don't want to take history. I don't want to take all these other bullshit classes that I have to pay hundreds of dollars for. No, it doesn't make sense. College is a business.
Mm-hmm.
And in this business, they want to squeeze out every dollar out of you.
Yeah.
From the classes to the textbooks. And it's just dumb. That's why it kind of boggles me when I say that college should just be the career you want to take. It should be an apprenticeship. It shouldn't be get 2 classes of what you actually want to do and then 6 others that you don't every semester.
Yeah.
It shouldn't be like that. Who the hell goes to college and be like, oh, but we need this to explore? No, exploration should start in public school where it's free. Mm-hmm. Not in college when you have to pay. Is basically what I'm saying.
Yeah.
It's just a waste of money. I don't learn anything in history. I read it, I memorize it, I get 100 on the test, then I forget it. It's because it's pointless. It's pointless to me. Like, I don't understand. I just don't.
To some point, like, when you said math, science, and reading should be, like, required and the rest should, like, we should pick. I think to some point you're right. Except, like, sometimes I think back in high school, like, what the hell did I learn in pre-calc? Why did I take that class? I didn't learn crap.
Yeah.
Like, that was such, like, a waste of time. Completely.
I know, but the thing is, even though, like, people are like, oh, hey, math, what are we going to use math for? But math is in everything.
Yeah.
It's in the technology, like, and all this other stuff.
I understand that, but if I don't need pre-calc for the rest of my life, why am I going to take it? If I don't need trig, if I don't need geometry, but what if I just want to make freaking, I don't know, write poems for the rest of my life?
Well, that's reading courses. And from those reading courses, you branch out.
Exactly.
It's almost like that. If you like science, then you could take a science class and now that branch out and whatever other subjects relate to science and math and reading.
Yeah, I agree with that kind of system.
And that's how I feel like it should be. What do you guys think? You guys are in the public system.
All right.
Do you guys?
How do you like school?
Yeah. How do you
like school? I'm going to go to from the Duck Dodgers. Alright, I'm gonna go on rant about AP classes. AP classes are so bullshit. It's a full year class, and then by the end of the year, you have to take an AP test. If you fail that, you don't get a college credit. If you pass it, you get 1 college credit, and most colleges won't accept them. But then there's this class that you could go to that's only half a year. And you don't have to pass the test, and you just go to the class for half a year, and you get 3 college credits. So why is AP classes there? I guess it's for people, for colleges to be like, oh, hey, look, this kid was an AP. But it's so bullshit if they're not gonna accept that credit. Which the main reason somebody will go into AP is so that they could get college credits, so they don't have to take, so they could like shave off like maybe half a year of their college career. And I don't know, English teacher told us, an AP Lit teacher I think told us about the classes that's only half a year and you get 3 college credits with no test needed. And he said this to us because he obviously doesn't want people in his class. Like, even our English teacher that I have now was like, look, he's only telling you guys this because he doesn't want you guys in his class. But once he told us that, I was kind of like, wow, AP classes are really bullshit. I guess it looks nice in a resume for a college, but if it doesn't help me get the credits, what's the point? But whatever. I'm pretty sure I'll get a scholarship. I hope. I'm going to Virginia Tech for 2 months for free.
Really?
Yes.
No, it's not guaranteed.
It's like 90% sure I'm going.
But he hasn't brung in a form or anything like that, so... He might be talking out of his ass.
No, I'm not. Because the teacher was like, these kids are the ones that's going to Virginia Tech, and my name's on there. And I asked him, why is my name on there? He's like, because you're going to Virginia Tech. So... there's
So wait, someone made the decision for you?
yes.
What?
What do you mean?
You could back out of it.
Why
if you
Virginia
want
Tech
to.
though? Why not any other university?
Because Virginia Tech has the best science program, I guess, for my teacher, because he knows people over there.
Oh, okay.
But the school is paying for it, not him or Virginia Tech.
Oh,
it's the
alright.
school. So there's a 95% chance that I'm going to Virginia Tech for 2 months, which is great. It's awesome. That's gonna help me with my resume whenever I go apply for college. But which kind of AP classes? Pure bullshit. I hate them.
Also, another thing about college, we're gonna get a degree, but that's not a guarantee because literally a degree doesn't mean anything.
Exactly. That's
Not
what I'm
even a
trying to tell
bachelor's.
you. Like,
Because
is it mean? I'm sorry. Is it
What?
mean that like? Okay, so I was talking to some kid at my school, and he was like, "Hey, do you know so and so? Remember he was in our English class?" I'm like, "Yeah." He's like, "Oh, he dropped out." And like in my mind, I'm like, "Yes." You know, it's like one less person to compete with.
no,
Like,
no.
is it wrong that I have that kind of mentality? Like, the more people fail, the more people drop out, the happier I am. Because there's just, like, so much competition in this world. There's so many people trying to, like, achieve the same freaking thing. And it's like, when someone gives up, I'm like, thank freaking God that they're failures in this
Hell yeah.
world. Because it's like, maybe I freaking have a chance, you know? I don't know.
No, I don't think that way of thinking is wrong. It is competition. If there's less competition, then it's good. But the thing is, when I go searching for a job, every job needs some kind of experience. Like, they're always asking, even for entry-level jobs.
I
The
know, right?
reason why
That's
they're
bullshit.
There's a reason why they're called entry.
Yeah.
Because it's a starting point. But
Yeah.
they're asking for 5 years of experience in
Mm-hmm.
some certain kind of field. And it's like, what's the point of college? Like, when I went to orientation for this college I'm going to, I met this guy. He's like 28 years old already. And he has so much experience in so many different fields. And I'm just like, Jesus Christ, man, what are you doing in college? You're set. You're good. Your skill set is like, who wouldn't want to hire you?
Yeah.
Like, he's going for a criminal justice degree, but he's already worked for, like, the fire department. He's already worked in some place in the police station. And I'm just like, is education really that important when you have all that experience? Because he knows how to do the job. He just needs a degree. It almost feels like a degree is just a limit right now. Because what about those people who are skilled enough? Because when I walk out with that criminal justice degree, I'm pretty sure there's someone who's already working in that field who doesn't have a degree, who's way more qualified than me to take whatever higher position I can get with that degree.
Yeah, but then at the same time, you've been like working and studying for this one degree that now you don't have the experience.
Yeah, that's the thing. That's what I don't get. I mean, like, I guess the main thing you could do is take like volunteer programs during like during the winter breaks and during the summer. But it's already kind of late for that. Like, I could still do it, but I tried working in school, and I kind of took a job where I had to work like over 30 hours, and it was difficult to manage school and work. Like, literally, I wasn't reading much. I wasn't doing much homework during that point when I was working. And it was hard. I was lucky because I wasn't taking that many classes at that semester, but it was still difficult to get homework out and shit. It was just like, I came back home like at midnight, I'm tired, and then I slept. Then I woke up and I forgot that I had to read like a couple of pages of something, and I couldn't.
Exactly. Like, how do you balance that?
I don't know.
It's like, all right, you need experience, go volunteer somewhere, go get an internship, go work, and then your grades plummet.
Yeah, I could agree with
That's
that.
the thing. I don't know. It's difficult. And you know what? To a
We're
lot of
doing
people,
a whole lot of complaining.
Yeah. That's what I was about to say. To a lot of people, this is like, you guys aren't taking responsibility. You guys aren't doing well. We're going to say, like, everything our parents would tell us. Like, no, it's because you guys don't try hard enough, or you guys too lazy.
Yeah.
It's just like, well, I don't know. Like, I'm being told this so many times that I'm starting to think, like, maybe it's true. Maybe I am just lazy. Or maybe, like, all this work that I'm kind of stressing over isn't actually anything. But I am feeling like it's stressful and shit.
Of course it's freaking stressful.
And the fact that I'm being told and I'm kind of questioning myself is like, I don't know. Like, right now, this semester is miserable. I'm so miserable. This is like, I'm like at the tipping point where I'm just like, Oh my god, I want to fucking leave.
Yeah. I'm so happy it's only like a year after this.
Yeah, a year after this, well, you want to continue your master's.
Yeah,
I want to be done.
I'm gonna like, because look, you can't do anything with a psychology bachelor's.
Uh-huh.
Right? You can't do anything. Like, the best I can do is freaking work probably at the mall. Seriously. So if I want to, like, do something, I have to go get my master's, or else I'm gonna freaking be living with my parents for my entire life.
That's horrible.
Exactly.
I was gonna say something.
Can we move on to the next topic? Because me, Ed1, and Stephanie have not said any. I mean, Ed2. Sorry.
I know, but this is a rant that I've been wanting to do since the first podcast, and we're doing it. So
You ranted on for 30 minutes. I think we could do something.
School sucks.
yeah, basically that's the moral of the story. This school system is messed up. Like, oh yeah, this is what I wanted to say. Literally this semester, a junior said that they didn't know what they wanted to do. A junior!
Yeah.
And I'm like, oh, what are you doing being a junior and you don't know what to do?
That was about to be me, but I just, like, I winged it. I'm like, I'm picking psychology because time is running out.
I literally picked right off the bat criminal justice because my parents were like, it's a good thing, it's a good degree, it's the government job, it pays well.
And
I'm just
now
like,
you're regretting everything.
I am, but I need it because other than that, like, what do I want to do? I want to be a writer and an artist, but that takes time. Like, the thing is, oh my god, I can't talk.
Exactly. It's like, all right, like, you want to be an actress, you want to do something in the creative field, you don't need school. I think what's the people at SourceFed were talking about this. It's like, if you want to do something creative, forget school. Just go out there, meet people who want to do the same thing you do, and, like, try to make it, you know? School is pointless for those who want to do something in the creative field. Right. Unless you want to, like, eventually teach or whatever.
That's
the thing
what I
is,
was thinking.
That's what happened to me, though. Like, I was drawing every day. Every day I was drawing. Every day I was writing. And my teachers were, like, congratulating me for it. Like, my English teacher was like, oh, you're such a good writer. And then my art teacher's like, oh, like, out of my entire teaching career, you were, like, my best student. And I'm just like, that bring up my confidence because I want to be an artist. I want to be a writer. And I'm doing actually very good at these things.
And I keep on relaying messages since I have her for art also.
Yeah.
So I keep on relaying messages from across.
And this kid, like, made me completely disappointed in myself because yeah, because one of my teachers asked, "Oh, hey, is that person still drawing? Are they still doing art?" And I'm just like, and I'm not doing anything anymore.
Okay, he's blaming me for his own disappointment.
No.
He's disappointed in himself because, you know, in those 2 years of college, imagine you dedicating all that time to drawing or writing. You could have had a book out by now.
I would have already been doing something.
You should have done commissions or something, but not for cheap.
Like, my last art teacher wanted to hire me to do newspaper comics.
Look at this kid, and he didn't take it.
I was like, because I didn't have much confidence in my art, I was just like, no,
you have to get your stuff out there. You should have taken it. Why didn't you tell me?
But because I was like...
Also, that's something I'm starting to realize. Never friggin' pass up an opportunity. No matter how friggin' scared you are, never say no. You know, because it's like, it took me a while to realize that I can do whatever anyone else can. You know, so many people, like, just jump into a field that they have, like, no experience in, and they just have nothing to do, and they just, like, go with the flow, and they eventually learn. So it's like, even if I might not know much, I shouldn't be scared to try and to say yes. You know, because what's the worst that can happen? At least I tried, you know?
But the thing is, I think the fear I have is that if I actually do something like that, and it gets in the way of my studies, I don't think my parents would allow me to be like, okay, son, we understand you want to go through your own virtues and stuff. And so you could stay at home and practice and practice and practice until you get good, until you get a career out of it. Or they're going to be like, what are you wasting your time on something that's a hobby? Like, this isn't going to make money. This isn't going to do anything.
That's something that really pisses me off, too, that our parents are from a place where it's like they were raised... How can I say this? Like, their mentality is just hard work.
Basically, money is everything.
Yeah, you need to work, and if you're not working, you're not doing anything with your life. Basically, and that's something that really pisses me off because especially my dad, he thinks that a diploma is everything. It's like, wow, you have a diploma, you have like achieved the best thing in the freaking world, which is really not the case. And that really pisses me off that they don't understand how the world works, kind of.
They're still stuck in the past, like in that mentality.
It's like they're more about surviving instead of like self-expansion.
Yeah.
You know?
Is never about personal happiness.
Exactly.
And trust me, sometimes they're not happy. They're not happy with their lives.
No, of course not. They are far from happy. And that's what, like, if I continue to listen and, like, obey every single thing they say, I'm gonna end up miserable like they are.
Get worse eyesight than me.
That's the thing, like, we're kind of, like, obedient, but it's almost like, what can we do? Like, we don't have anything of our own. Like, this room that I'm living in, I can say it's my room, but it's not my room.
That's true.
I'm 21. I'm an adult. They have no obligation to take care of me. They can kick me out right now if they wanted to.
Mm-hmm.
And, like, if I don't have, like, a criminal justice degree, I think they're going to do just that. Because if they don't have any hope in me, then that's it. It's done. And
that's so true.
It's kind of weird because it's just like you get all this unconditional love when you're a kid and growing up, even now. But it's just like, if you're not going to do, like, if they don't see, like, the slightest bit, like, you're going to succeed, who knows what's going to happen? Like, that's the thing. Like, my dad is all about, like, work. And I'm just like, I got a job, and he was proud of me. But then, when I got a job, he was actually worried that I was working too much. And I wasn't doing well in school. So he was like, you know what, son? You don't really have to work that much. Just do well in school. And now, after getting out of work, he's again going like, you gotta work.
Yeah, my dad was the same way. They were like, when we like started getting interested in working and having our own money, they were like, oh no, you don't need to work. You need to focus in school. And then this past like holiday season, he was like, why don't you get a job? Why don't you go and work? It's really annoying that they're like sending us mixed messages and we can't. It's like, can I just do my thing? Like, why do you have to tell me what to do?
You sound like a total teenager.
Yeah.
Like, I was like, everybody's letting out their emotions.
All right, this is it. We're adults that have trouble. Like, we're still in the teenage troubled years or something like that. But I mean, like, yeah, that's the thing. All right. So this podcast has been about us so far. How about like the kids?
I'm a kid? Who knew?
I'm a kid.
Alright, so basically I can't do anything at all, so that's pretty much mine. That's
Alright,
it.
how about answer this question. What do you want to be when you grow up?
Alright, so I say electrical engineer because that's how that made money. But
Alright, if money
could
was
care
not...
less.
Okay, yeah. If money didn't matter, what would you do?
I like to build stuff. Not like an architect or whatever you want to call it. Like, what? Oh, how do you call those people? Like people who make like shelves or like, or sheds, whatever. Somebody that builds stuff.
A carpenter.
A carpenter. I would love to be that.
Our uncle's
Yeah,
a
you're pretty-
carpenter.
Yeah, I know. Our uncle is,
Yeah, you're pretty good at
And he
building
makes
stuff in
money
your-
off of it, too.
I've made chairs and everything. A teacher offered me like $50 if you want to buy it. But I was like, no, I want to make my mom and dad proud. Hey, look, I made a chair. Have it. Like, I gave them 2 chairs that I made. And one of them was really good. I was goddamn proud
real
of it.
chairs?
Like, yeah, real chairs.
Why haven't I seen them?
Or they're
Oh
not
my god, it's downstairs.
Really?
Yeah, it's awesome.
Oh, are those tiny chairs?
Yep.
I did. Apparently people
I'm
can't
gonna
read
go
it,
check
though.
out the chairs.
All right.
Alright.
You built that little table.
I
over there,
I
too.
built
That's
a little
pretty nice.
table and then I built like this flexible chair.
Are
Then
you taking
I rolled my
wood
name.
shop?
I was. Alright, so everybody has disbanded. So I'm pretty sure this is gonna be the end of the podcast.
Yeah.
now.
So far, chaos has ensued,
Yeah.
and so I think we're done. So,
Can you imagine that? I've read all of that.
it's ridiculous. It's a ginormous textbook he's pointing at. Like,
It's my
Probably-
AP World History textbook. I'm learning the same thing you're learning right now. At the beginning of the year.
so yeah. Well, that's it. You guys heard us complain enough. So this has
Hey.
been the Ed&Ed podcast. This is our mascot, Stephanie. She's gonna say bye. Okay.
Adios.
All right.
Hey.
That's it. Bye.
Bye. I didn't stop it again for the 5th time this time.
Stop it.
Oh, Jesus, I did it again. Okay, now this is bye. All right, bye.